All right, Pisces, we're going to take a look at your person and what's on their mind. What are they thinking? But we're going to start off with their overall energy for Pisces person. What is going on? Oh, please hit that like button for me if you haven't yet. Subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it. Okay, we got some sturf. Doesn't look too bad though, but let me work through this. All right, mental conflict. So there's some confusion about how to succeed or overcome something here. To achieve, we have recognition and reward, a new beginning in love, triumphant success. So trying to be successful with something and overcome some kind of obstacle or confusion. Somebody's standing their ground, which could be you. So now they're trying to figure out how to get around your barrier here. I feel like you're taking a stand or a stance here. Being very like authoritative, standing your ground, not swaying, not changing your position here. This person is very confused on what to do. I feel like they do want a new beginning in love. They do want to be truthful and honest and have victory and success. They just don't know how to overcome this right now. They probably gave you a lot of red flags and you probably said, here's the door. All right, so angel numbers, we have 7711. All right, angel numbers for you guys. All right, Pisces, let's take a look at their current energy, current situation. Pisces person. Well, I mean, from the two that came out, I guess I can't blame you for what you did. We have a little bit toxic, a little bit immature. We do have balance. This person could have some trouble with like the law. I'm just gonna throw it out there for like the one or two of you. This person could have a lot of like run-ins with the law, trouble there. They do have toxic ways in nature. They are very, it's almost like they don't take things serious. They have too much of like an immature, playful energy where they don't really realize consequences, or they do, or they just don't care. Could be dealing with an earth sign. Doesn't have to be. Could be anybody. All right. Communication to Two of Cups. Pisces person. Pisces person. Hermit. I think you blocked them. I think you cut off communication. They are all up in their head, so I can't wait to see what this person's thinking about. But they're feeling, they could drink a lot. That could be the problem. Maybe they have like DUIs and things like that. I feel very like they're very irresponsible. Unfortunately, oh, you guys always have these cycles, Pisces. It's because you guys are you're healers. You're natural born healers, so you attract people that need healing. It just is what it is. Some of you learn this cycle and the red flags. This could be your last cycle. I have a red flag literally staring me in the face right here. So they're definitely thinking a lot about you on how they can be maybe more independent, more secure, but you blocked them. They're in hermit mode. They're shut down. I do feel they have some kind of like substance abuse or something with the law. There's something, whatever it is, some toxic way, toxic nature. They do have that attached to them. So let's see, blockages, what's going on? Block this connection here. They don't see the error of their ways. It could be rooted from family. Backstab, betrayal, painful ending from family. Okay, so they got family issues. I feel like they're not really able to see clearly. It's like generational, I want to say. It's like one of those generational things where they have a choice. They can close out this generational curse, so to speak. They can change their ways. They can choose to use this as an opportunity of what not to do. But I feel like this person is kind of following in the footsteps of generational stuff instead of changing and closing that out. It's a lot of work to close out a generational cycle or curse. It's a lot of work. A lot falls on you. It's like I feel like they have like a good heart, but they do wrong things. Especially when it comes to like drinking or substances, something along those lines. And that's where they go wrong. If they could stop doing these things, these toxic chemicals, so to speak, whatever, that would actually help give them clarity. That would help them not make these mistakes or not fall into this generational stuff. It creates a lot of burdens, I feel like you've walked away and blocked this person. Let's see what's on their mind. What are they thinking about? What's this person thinking about? Happiness, long-term happiness. Oh, see, that's the problem with this person. Pisces. They're definitely thinking about long-term happiness. They definitely want long-term happiness. They want victory and success. They want to heal. They want to be independent. They want all these good positive things, right? But they want it right now. They don't want to do the work. They don't want to do the effort. They feel like if they snap their finger, all this will go away and they can just start fresh and nothing's going to affect them and the damage they did and all of that. They want it. They want it right now. They don't feel like, oh, I got to go through years of putting in work and effort, or I got to sit and reflect and think about things. No, I'm just going to change. I'm going to change my ways. I see things clear now, which I didn't before. This was a blockage, but now I see. So, all right, just forgive me and let's move forward here. Like that's they got to do the work. They're not going to change. Nothing's going to change if they take that approach. That impulsive, need it now. I'm fine. I see the error of my ways, so forgive me. I didn't do anything wrong. Because that's how my family did it. You know what I mean? It's that they're very fogged. They're stuck. They're stuck in their own like confusion, delusion type thing. They're very stuck in that. They got to break the chain. So that's what they're thinking. They're thinking that they can have that happiness by telling you, oh, okay, yep, you're my wish fulfillment. I changed. I don't need a tower moment. I don't need this wake up call. I don't need things to come crashing down. I don't need to hit rock bottom. I already know. So let's just move on from this. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta see, what should Pisces do here? Yeah, keep him as a friend at best. It's for your own happiness, your own peace. You make this change here. You rebuild your life. You pull your energy back. You can send him off with love. You know what I mean? You can send them off with love. You don't have to hate them, be mad at them, or angry with them, but it's definitely, they're not going to see it right now. They're just not. Something that they got to hit rock bottom. Everybody hits rock bottom at some point with whatever it is, whether it's work, career, relationship, whatever, money, finances, drugs, alcohol, whatever. Everybody has some kind of rock bottom, right? This person needs to hit that rock bottom, and they haven't yet because this tower is in reverse. Everything didn't come crashing down yet. Nothing, it didn't yet. It's funny because there's people, they have some extreme rock bottoms, I'll tell you. Some extreme rock bottoms. When you look at it and you're like, this has got to be their rock bottom, it has to be, and it's not. Oh no, there's more levels. There's more levels for this person. Again, I don't think they're a bad person. I think they're just not aware. They're not understanding. They're blocking that out. And it comes from how they were raised and how their parents were raised and how their parents were raised. Do you know what I mean? It's a generational, for sure, generational thing here. That was taught down, taught down, taught down. Deception. Someone is wearing a mask in this relationship. Gratitude. You need to be grateful for the love already present in your life to attract more of it. I got to go back to this deception with somebody wearing a mask. I feel like before you used to fall for this, you used to see through, like not see through it, you used to ignore it yourself because you cared about this person and you wanted to help them and you saw potential. But it's like that mask is coming off and you're realizing it. You could be thankful or having gratitude for that. You need to be grateful for the love already present in your life to attract more of it. And difficulties, jealousies from others may serve as obstacles to the success of a connection. Be careful when you move on. If you meet somebody new, this person may still try to linger, come back, beg you. Don't fall for another cycle. I can't tell you what to do, but open your eyes. If someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. All right, Pisces. That's what I have for you. That is what I have for you.